the last 12 months, I've made over $256,000 in profit posting faceless AI YouTube shorts. I'm 19 years old. I spend maybe 20 minutes a day working on this, and I haven't shown my face once. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you the exact step-by-step process that I use to make videos, run my channels, set them up, and actually scale them to a place where they make $500, even $1,000, and sometimes even $2,000 in a single day. And really quickly, before we get into the video, I just want to show you that everything I told you just now is actually true. So this is the dashboard from one of my faceless YouTube channels that you can see has made $225,000 in the last about 9 months since I started running this channel. You can see it's done days upwards of over $2,000. On average, it's pretty consistently doing anywhere from like $800 to $1,000 a day pretty consistently, but some days we do have those way bigger days where it does over $2,000 in a day, which is insane for a shorts channel. Here's another channel I run that's made $14,000 in profit in about the last 4 months or so. It's done about $500 on its best day, which is also really good, of over 100 million views on this channel as well. And I run many other faceless channels just like these. So enough said, let's get straight into the video and I'll show you step by step how to build a faceless YouTube shorts channel. Now, starting with step one, this is the most important part of any YouTube shorts channel, is you need to choose a winning niche right out of the gate. Because if you choose the wrong niche, it doesn't matter how well you do with all the other things I'm going to show you in this video. If you aren't in the right niche to begin with, and you're not posting the right type of content and the right type of videos, then you have no chance of going viral no matter how good you do at everything else. Now, your first question is probably, well, what does a winning niche look like? And I'm going to show you 3 of my favorite niches right now. These are all niches that I've personally done that have all made me thousands of dollars, and I'm going to show you each of them individually, and then later in the video, I'm going to show you how to actually make these niches step by step. Starting off with the first niche, here's the channel. You can see they've done just shy of 4 billion views on this channel posting YouTube shorts. It's absolutely insane how much reach they've gotten, and you can see their average views is insanely high. Like this video here, 15 million, 18 million, 3 million, 4.5 million, 13 million. You can see this one here has 4 million, and it was literally just posted 10 days ago. So literally last week, this video went out. It's already got over 4 million views. So before I go any further, I just want to highlight that this is what a winning niche looks like. He's got over 1 million subscribers, billions of views, and an insanely high average views. That's the most important thing when it comes to looking for a niche that you want to do. You want to make sure you've found inspiration channels like this that have insanely high average views, where their average video is getting at least 2 or 3 million views minimum. That's how you know it's a winning niche. You can see this is a video right here that got 40 million views, and basically all he's doing is taking viral memes. These are all memes he probably found on Instagram, maybe on Google, maybe even like Reddit or Twitter, but he's finding these memes and he's literally just reading them out. Like he's just showing the meme and reading it out with his own voice, and that's what makes it original and fully monetizable, is the fact that he's using his own voice, but it's still completely faceless, and they're very easy to make. It's literally just the memes on a Minecraft gameplay background with his voiceover on top. It's the simplest content ever, and this has been consistently working for him for years. You can see this video was 2 years ago, but he's still, to this day, 2 years later, getting millions of views on average. This has been insanely consistent for him for years. Now, the second niche I'll show you is this channel right here, and this one you probably saw coming, but this is commentary. This is still, to this day, one of the best niches on YouTube Shorts. You can see here, this channel has posted 193 videos and has almost 500,000 subscribers and has done 500 million views. As you can see, the content is very simple. They're literally just taking, viral clips that went viral on other platforms like TikTok, maybe Instagram, and just repurposing them by adding captions, re-editing it, so chopping it up a little bit, and then, throwing some arrows and pop-ups on top of it. But overall, it's insanely simple content. And because you're adding a voiceover and a script and all this editing on top, it's completely monetizable. All right, and the final niche I'm going to show you is this one right here. This channel has only posted 54 videos, so that is a video a day for less than 2 months, and they've got over 200,000 subscribers, and they've done 500 million views on this channel as well. And you can see their average views is insane. This is a video they posted that got 20 million views, and they just posted this 10 days ago. It's actually insane how much reach the ranking niche has. Now, this is an example of a ranking video. Basically, all they do is they just take viral clips from TikTok, Instagram, clips that went super viral on other platforms, and they just compile them into a ranking video where they rank 5 or 6 clips that have a similar topic, and they rank them from worst to best, and basically just create a new video by compiling a bunch of smaller clips to create a new unique piece of content. It's probably the highest performing niche that I've personally ever done, and it's also one of the highest performing niches on YouTube. You can see this channel right here, their average views, they're getting 11 million, 33 million, 12 million, 87 million, 22 million. Like, there are very few other niches out there on YouTube Shorts that can ever reach this amount of people, just ever. Like, this is an insane amount of views. And I know for a fact that this niche still works really well because one of my students who was interested in trying the ranking niche, I've been helping him make ranking videos for literally the last 7 days, and he's already getting 3 million views a day on his ranking channel he started last week. So that's all I'm going to show you for niches for now. Like I said, I'm going to show you step-by-step how to actually make videos using AI later in this video. But for now, we're going to move on to the next step, which is also really important when it comes to scaling with YouTube Shorts, which is warming up your channel and actually setting it up so that when you start posting videos, they actually get good views. Step 1 to setting up your new YouTube Shorts channel before you do anything is you check if you have an aged channel. So what this means is just a channel that is at least 2 or 3 years old. Ideally older, like maybe 5, even 6 years old. But if it's only a year or two old, I would still consider that pretty aged. Basically what this means is just go check, look and see if you already have a YouTube channel. A lot of people do because you have to have a channel in order to like comment and subscribe to people on YouTube. So good chance that if you've used YouTube before and you're subscribed to people, you already probably have a channel without even realizing it. The reason that you want to use an aged channel is because it's already warmed up. YouTube trusts the channel and they're going to give it more views on your first posts because it's existed for a long time and you've used it naturally, and it's a channel that just has a lot of trust built up with YouTube. But with that said, if you don't have an aged channel, then it's okay. You can create a new channel. You just need to do a proper warm-up process to make sure that that channel does get views when you start posting on it and it doesn't get shadow banned or stuck at 0 views. So the way you do a warm-up is very simple, and I'm going to walk you through it step by step. The first thing you do is you literally just go on your new YouTube channel that you just created and you just scroll like a normal person. So you just scroll on your Shorts feed. And as you scroll, you just engage with some content. So like some videos, leave comments on a couple videos, even subscribe to a few channels, go subscribe to a few people. Just use YouTube and do this for about 30 to 60 minutes. So that's day 1 of warming up. You just scroll for 30 minutes or so. And that's all you got to do for day 1. Now on day 2, you're going to do something slightly different. You're going to start day 2 by just scrolling for another half hour. So just do another half hour of doom scrolling on YouTube to keep warming up the channel on day 2. But then once you're done, you're going to go into YouTube Studio, go to the settings in the bottom left corner of YouTube Studio, and then you're going to click on Channel, and then you're going to click Feature Eligibility right here. So go to Feature Eligibility. The first thing is you check Standard Features. Make sure this says Enabled. This should be enabled for everyone by default. If it's not, if this is for some reason not enabled, you need to start a new channel, because the only way that this would be not enabled is if you've posted videos in the past on that channel, maybe it's an aged channel or something, and you've posted old videos that violated YouTube's community guidelines, which is a big no-no. So you ideally want this to be green, and it will be for most people. Now, the second thing, and this is kind of a little bit more optional to warming up your channel, is you want to check to make sure intermediate features are enabled. To have intermediate features enabled, you have to obviously have standard features enabled first, but then you also need to verify a phone number with YouTube. Now, the thing is you can only verify your phone number on 2 YouTube channels a year. So your phone number can only be used to verify twice a year. So you want to just think about this and make sure you're committed to actually using this channel before you go ahead and verify the phone number. Now, I will say that having a verified phone number and having intermediate features enabled does build your trust score a little bit more with YouTube, and it does make your channel look a lot more legitimate and trustworthy in the eyes of YouTube. So if you want to give your channel the best chance at performing well on your first few videos, then it's usually a good idea to just take the time to verify intermediate features on that channel. Once your channel is warmed up, there's one other thing you need to do to make sure that the channel performs well, which is actually set up the channel with good branding. So I'm going to show you an example of what good channel branding looks like. This right here is my favorite example of all time to use for good channel branding, because It's very obvious when you first land on the channel, you know exactly what it is these guys do. They make content about rap. As you can see, they make videos about rappers. And you can see that their branding reflects that. They have like an audio graph as their channel banner. They have the letter R as their profile picture, which matches their channel name, which is Rap Render. So they didn't do anything creative here. I'm not saying your channel branding needs to be insanely creative. You don't need to be like a graphic design genius. You can make a profile picture like this. Just ask ChatGPT for a letter R and it will generate that for you. So you don't need to be a genius to create branding like this. You just need to have something that aligns with what your content is going to be. So I really just want to stress, this should take you no longer than 10 minutes to come up with the channel branding. Pick a name. If you can't think of one, have ChatGPT generate it for you, and then use Canva to just make the banner and the profile picture, or use ChatGPT to generate the profile picture. Both are free options that will take you less than 10 minutes to do. Okay, now that you have a channel branded out and warmed up, you can move on to the next part, which is actually important, which is make videos and do it using AI so that you can be efficient and make videos as fast as possible. So I'm going to be starting by showing you how to make ranking videos, the niche that I talked about earlier, because it is hands down the most powerful niche for a beginner to get into. It has the most upside potential, and it's very easy to do and very easy to automate almost all the work. So to make ranking videos, the most important thing is that you have inspiration channels that you can look at that have come up with really good topics for ranking. Because with ranking, one of the most important things is the topic of like, what type of clips will you be ranking? So like, for example, this video, ranking creative music moments. That's a really good topic. Or, ranking funniest skiing moments. These are great topics. So you need to find channels that you can use as inspiration in the ranking niche that have really good topics that you can kind of steal. Now, once you find a couple inspiration channels that post videos that you really like and get a ton of views, then you want to go through and you want to find outliers. So you want to find an outlier is essentially just a video that did way better than their average views. So you can see here, their average views is like, I don't know, it's pretty high. Like these guys, honestly, they average about 10 million views, but you can see here's a video that got 44 million views, or here's one that got 20 million views in 10 days. These are outliers because you can see on average, he's getting like, 100K, 6 million, 5 million, 20 million. That's an outlier because it did way better than average. So once you find an outlier video, what you're going to be doing is essentially copying their video topic. So you can see here, their topic was ranking funniest skiing moments. So I'm going to use this as an example. Now, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to head over to ChatGPT and paste in this prompt right here. So I'm just going to leave this on the screen so you can steal it, screenshot it, whatever you want, write it down. Here is the prompt. But what this prompt is going to do is allow you to basically insert some outlier video topics that you found that you really like, and then have it generate a bunch of similar video topics for you so that you can have a never-ending list of super creative and high-performing video topics. So for example, ranking funniest skiing moments is a really good topic. So I'm just going to replace this right here. Let's go skiing moments. Perfect. And then again, you can edit this prompt to your liking, but here are 3 video topics that I really like. And now when we hit send on this, ChatGPT is going to go and generate a ton of super creative, high quality video topics that can perform super, super well. So now that you have unlimited viral ranking topics for as many videos as you could ever make, now you need to actually edit the video. And the way you're going to do that is with this tool right here called Viblo.ai. So I'll leave the link for this in the description. It's a super powerful tool. Basically, what this will allow you to do is just streamline the editing process using some of the built-in templates and AI features to just really quickly whip up one of these ranking videos and save yourself a bunch of time. And the best part about this tool is that there's actually a 7-day free trial. So you can start using this and start making videos and start growing your channel without actually having to pay for anything. You can just start making videos right away for free. So I'll leave the link for this in the description down below. So once you're set up with Viblo, you're going to see that there is a bunch of different niches in here that you can do. We're going to be using specifically the ranking niche though. So you're just going to scroll down and go to the ranking section, video ranking, and just click start ranking. And this will take you into the ranking video editor, which is going to allow us to really quickly make our ranking video. So you're going to start by inputting your video topic. So remember, for this example, I'm going to be doing the video topic ranking funniest skiing moments, right? Something like that. So here's my video topic entered into here. Now, what you're going to notice is that this looks really bad right off the bat. So we need to kind of modify it a bit. The first thing you want to do is you want to split it into 2 lines. So you're just going to hit return, come down, and now it's already formatted a bit better. What you'll notice about every viral ranking video is that they're always set as exactly 2 lines. They're never 3 lines. They're never just 1 line. The titles are always divided into 2 lines. It's just the format that the viewer's eyes can read the fastest so that they won't scroll away from your video when they're scrolling on their YouTube feed. You want them to be able to understand what your video is really quickly. Now, the other thing that you'll notice is that ranking videos often will have colored words in the title, and they're the most important words. The goal with this is to highlight the specific words, again, to help the viewer understand what's going on as fast as possible so they don't scroll away. So for us, our 2 keywords are going to be funniest skiing, because those are like the 2 most important words in our ranking video. So I'm just going to highlight both of those, and I'm going to set the color to, let's go with, we're going to go with red. I just like red. I think it looks really good. So we're going to set the color to red. And then that makes that really stand out, and it's much easier for the viewer to read it quickly now because it's all divided up with colors and different spacing on different lines. The other thing that you need to do is set the background color to black. I just think that looks way better. You can see all the ranking videos always just have a pure black background. It just looks a lot cleaner. And then from there, your ranking template is kind of set up. And what we need to do now is go find the clips that you're actually going to rank 1 through 5 in your ranking video. My favorite way to find clips is usually TikTok, because TikTok just has such a good search engine. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to search up my video topic, which is skiing fails or something like that. Just search up words that have to do with your topic. So for me, it's ranking funniest skiing moments. So I searched up skiing fails. You could also search up like, funny skiing moments, and just start searching a bunch of things to do with your video topic. Just be creative here. So as you can see, there's a bunch of funny skiing videos popping up. This video right here has 11 million views, 2.3 million likes. It did super well. So obviously this right here is a really, really good skiing clip that I can use for my video. So once you find a clip that you really like, just copy the link of that clip, head back into Viblo, and just go down to the first video slot here. So video number 1. And just paste in that link and then just hit send. And what that's going to do is it's going to basically just download the video for you without a watermark, so you don't have to worry about the TikTok watermark, and it'll put it straight into your editor, so we now have it like ready to go in our video, and we can just kind of start working on this and editing it. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do, and the most important, is you're going to want to set the start and end time of this clip, because what you'll notice about the best ranking videos is they don't just play the entire clip, right? The original clip might be like 30 seconds long. They're only playing the absolute best part of the clip, and that's what makes it not only an original new video, but it's also what allows it to perform the best. So in ours, we're going to just make sure we only use the most important part of the clip, which is this part at the end here where all the rest of the guys come in. So we're going to kind of start it around 4 seconds. So I'll set the start time to 4 seconds. Let's do 4. We'll do 3 seconds for this example. So 3 seconds. And then we're going to set the end time at around 7 seconds. So you can see here, we're now only showing seconds 3 to 7, which means our video clip is only 4 seconds long. We're just showing that important 4 seconds of the clip that is the most viral part of the video. From there, you're also just going to go down here and you're going to set the video title. So you're going to hit the title drop down and just name this clip something. Because you'll see in ranking videos, they always give a specific word for like, what is that clip? This clip right here where he broke the window is like, they called this like negative $1,000, right? Or like this one where the guy falls over is like folded, right? Because he literally like folded in half. So you always just name your clip so that it's clear which clip you're ranking in which order. So you basically just put the title in here. And then from there, you can go add as many clips as you want. So you just click add more and you can add as many as you want. I think the limit is 6. But what I've found in my year of making ranking videos is that ranking 4 to 6 clips is the perfect spot. You never want to rank less than 4. If you just rank 3 clips, it's not really much of a ranking video. And it's going to be too short. It's not going to provide enough value. And then if you rank too many, then people just scroll away and they get bored. So you need to rank exactly 4 to 6 clips. You'll see here with like most ranking videos, they're always in that range of around 5 clips. It's what performs the best. So typically I just stick to 5 because 5 is kind of the sweet spot. So you go through, you add all your different clips for all 5. And then the only other thing that you need to do is you want to basically turn on this setting right here called captions. And what captions does is it adds just auto captions to the video, again, to make it more original and make the video kind of more unique. The one I like the most is just this one, where it's just really simple, like very simple, straightforward captions like this. So you add your captions, and then you can basically set where you want them. And I always put them at the bottom. So you're going to set the height to the bottom so that they show up down at the bottom. They're not kind of cluttered up with all your ranking numbers too. They're just going to show up down at the bottom there. And then from there, you can also turn on the stroke settings. So see where it says stroke size? You just turn that up to kind of see how it adds that black border around it. So I usually put that at 5 pixels, and it just makes the text a lot easier to read. It just makes it stand out more. So you just add the auto captions, and then you're pretty much done. That's all you got to do for this video. And once you've got all your clips added, you can just scroll down to the bottom, hit generate, and your ranking video is done. So at this point, you have a warmed up channel, and you know how to make videos really efficiently for one of the most viral niches on YouTube that, again, has personally made me tens of thousands of dollars doing this niche. Now, from here, you need to understand how to actually scale your channel. And this is the most important thing I will show you in this entire video. This is how you actually get from posting videos that are flopping and getting 3, maybe 5,000 views, maybe 10,000 views on a good video, to get to a place where you're getting millions of views a video. So this strategy I'm about to show you is a strategy I like to call momentum-based scaling. And the way it works is basically entirely based around this one statistic that you'll see on your YouTube channel as you start posting videos. So on the right side of your YouTube dashboard, when you're posting videos, you'll see that there is a metric called real time. And what this metric shows you is your channel momentum. They're essentially showing you how many views your channel has, and this updates live. So this is constantly refreshing. Literally every like 5 seconds, this refreshes and it updates. So this is always showing you the last 48 hours, exactly how many views you're getting by hour on a graph. Now, this is really important to understand because YouTube is momentum based. If you try to post 100 times a day on a brand new channel, you will get shadow banned. I don't like that word, but that's what'll happen. You'll get 0 views on almost every video that you post. Whereas if you have a brand new channel and you just post once a day, you're actually going to get way more growth than you would if you had a brand new channel and you were posting multiple times a day, because you don't have the momentum to support that much posting. You need the traffic already, and you need lots of people engaging with your channel before you start trying to post more. And this strategy works flawlessly for me. And to prove to you that this works, here is the analytics from one of my own channels that I've been posting on for about 3 weeks, maybe just coming up on a month now. So it's a relatively new channel, but you can see it's already made $1,000, and you can see the growth. We went from literally doing, where is it here? Oh yeah, about $4 a day at the beginning of January, and very quickly scaling up within a few days to a place where it did $77 in a day, and then scaling up further to a place where it hit over $100 a day. And this is just in the span of 20 days here. This is a very quick growth period to go from $4 a day to over $100 a day on a new channel. So as I get into this strategy, just keep that in mind, that I just used this to take a channel from $4 a day to $100 a day in the span of 20 days. When you start a brand new channel, you're going to post 1 video a day consistently. And only once you hit a real-time views of about 50K, so once this graph is showing 50K real-time views, then you can move to about twice a day. And once you get up to a place where you're posting twice a day, so once in the morning, once in the afternoon, then you're going to do that until you get to a place where your real time jumps up more, and it's at about 150K. And the reason this jump is bigger is because you don't want to move from 2 times a day to 3 times a day until you have a good amount of momentum. You should have at least 150K real time views before you post more than 2 times a day. Now from here, once you hit 150K real-time views, you can move up to a place where you're posting 3 times a day. So once in the morning, once in the middle of the day, and then once at the end of the day. And basically you'll do that until you hit 1 million real-time. So there's a big jump there. You're going to do 3 times a day, all the way from when you hit 150K real-time views, and you're going to do that daily until you hit 1 million real-time. So that's the idea. You post 3 times a day until you hit 1 million real time. Now, this is an example of what your real time will look like. It'll be something like this. Once you get to about 1 million or 1.2, maybe even 1.5 million, then you're going to make a big jump, and you're going to make the biggest step up, which will take you all the way to 5 times a day. Once you're at 1 million real time, you can just go straight to 5 posts a day. And again, this is what I did on the channel I just showed you the example of, that went from $5 a day to $112 a day, I'm now posting 5 times a day on that channel, and it has, at its peak, went over 3 million real time. Now, the one important thing that I need to talk about with this is that you have to be consistent with this. You can't just do like, oh, today I feel like doing 2, or today I feel like posting 4 times. You have to be consistent. You need to show YouTube that you're going to show up every day and put out good quality content multiple times a day, and do that consistently for this to work properly. So once you get up to a place where you're doing 3 times a day, you should be doing 3 times a day minimum. Don't slack off. Don't take breaks. Don't take days off. If you want to see results, you need to be focused, and it's going to take some hard work. You're going to need to be really disciplined and just make sure you get videos out every single day. But if you follow this framework and you post good quality videos consistently every single day, and you scale up like this, you will very quickly start to see some pretty insane results. And with that said, that is my full, complete step-by-step strategy to create content, warm up and set up the channel, and scale the channel to a place where it's doing well over $100 a day in revenue. If you take what I showed you today and you take action and you actually implement it, then there's no reason you couldn't have a channel 3 weeks from now that's getting millions of views a day and starting to generate real profit for you every single day.